What could these mechanisms be? Because definitely a return to the planning commission can hardly be the solution. What could be the best ways to address this? Because the political approach isn't going to change. We have a majoritarian government now for, at least another 4 years, and who knows, how much further. So there has to be some way to fix this.
So I think that, in fact, when the Planning Commission was dismantled, and there was a lot of public debate as well on what should replace it, many people went back to the old dusty libraries and pulled out various old government reports and rediscovered an institution that in fact exists constitutionally, called the Interstate Council. It exists. It in fact even has a joint secretary, or perhaps even an additional secretary, if I'm not mistaken. And its fundamental role is important because it is a political body. At one level, it is an interstate council, so all political chief ministers, heads of states, and the heads of the union government are meant to interact through the platform of this council. And it has a secretariat that can enable interaction and engagement across the executives of center and state. And many argued that rather than another planning commission, which was unconstitutional, it wasn't in the constitution, that we should actually empower, enable, and strengthen the interstate council. I think the realities of today should cause us pause and pursue this argument all over again. It's a council that exists. It is moribund, defunct. It needs to be rejuvenated and renewed. And it needs to be renewed in the following way. We need these engagements at a political level, so they are not ad hoc. What is happening today is you have a COVID crisis, and the Prime Minister will, on an ad hoc basis, have video conferences with state chief ministers. Now we need a vaccination plan. There'll be an ad hoc set of video conferences. That's not going to work. We need an institutionalized, deliberative mechanism which is regular, which is repeated, and which remains relevant to the challenges of federalism that India experiences today. And within that, there can be special councils like the GST potentially, that are issue specific, that are sector specific, that allow the executive and the political class to interact with each other, deliberate, and come up with collective solutions. One of the great things about this combination is that the politics will always remain at the level of rhetoric and signaling, but it is for the bureaucrats to pick up on those signals and build the negotiations across each other. And the Interstate Council, in its architecture at least, enables that. So I think we have an answer, but we need to revive it and revitalize it to 21st century challenges.